Hello everyone. I just wanted to show y'all some of my red, white, and blue. And I'm gathering stuff for a new journal. And I thought I would come on and film a little bit of it since today is the 4th of July, the Day of Independence. And I had found this book a long time ago in a resale shop. I love looking for my old books. You know how I show my old books, and somebody wants me to come on and show some of my old magazines and things that I've gathered, and I might just do that. Anyway, I loved this picture here because I have visited the house where where George Washington and his wife lived. And it was such an interesting place. My husband took me to Washington, D.C. to see our capital, to see many things. And it was back about 26, soon to be 26 years ago. So, of course, things have changed since then. And time has gone on. But I was so interested in visiting because I love history. I love the history of our country, and I love to read, and I guess I laugh about all kinds of things that I'm interested in. I've always never been a person that liked to read books that don't have a meaning to them. You know, I'm not too good at reading. I like to read autobiographies, and I like to read about people's lives, and especially the history of our country. But most of all, my favorite book is reading the Holy Bible. And I try to read it through real often. So I'm reading now and nearly getting into finished with the New Testament again, and always it's just like a brand new book every time I read it. I thoroughly enjoy it. Oop, I'm going to hit that camera. This is an Ideals publication. I love their books, and they have such good pictures in there. Very good pictures of that book. And I'm going to show y'all, I bought this. And I thought, oh, that would be pretty to cut pieces of that. It's an old skirt. Isn't that beautiful to cut it up? And my desk is kind of cluttered because I've been working on that journal and I didn't clean it up to do this film, because if I'd have cleaned it up, I'd have never got it done. Anyway, let me go on and show what's in this basket so I can get that over with. Bought this book the other day. I think I might have showed it in one of my videos, but I loved it too. And it has so many good pictures in it. It actually looks like I could color them. It's just a history book for kids, probably more than anything. So, interesting. I haven't really read it that good, but I've looked at it. And then I love these stamps. And you'll probably say, well, why is that windmill going to be in the patriotic book? Well, I have a lot of different windmills that are in, they've painted them up in the red, white, and blue, so I thought I might just stamp that and do a little coloring with it. I love these deep red stamps. They are such beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stamps. They stamp so good. And I have another one here that it also is a beautiful stamp. And my country 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. And I was singing that yesterday at church. And we sang so many songs like that. And so I thought, that stamp is such a perfect stamp. When I bought it, I just love it. So I got it a good while ago, knowing that I wanted to do a book up. These are some old stickers. And I bought these a long time ago, and I've used a lot of them. As you can tell, some of them are missing, and different things. So they will be used in this book too. And then, of course, an old birthday card. And this birthday card is in 2002. And have a star-spangled day. My birthday will soon be. So, whoa. This is a year of turning 3/4 of a century. So, Roy Rogers was such a handsome man. And Trigger, I think, was the first horse I ever loved. Even though I never got to touch him, I did have a horse one time a friend had loaned me that was a Palomino, and oh my goodness, it was the most beautiful horse, and we loved riding it. We were talking about him yesterday. And such a smart horse, too. And Trigger was such a smart horse. But I love this picture because Roy Rogers was such a patriotic man, and he was such a godly man. Both him and his wife, they had such a beautiful history. I hated to see that they took down his museum that they had set up for him. And I got to meet him, not personally, but I got to see him, that's a better word, in one time when he was in Houston at the Astrodome, when they used to have the Astrodome. And my son was there to be in a contest. And so he and his wife were there singing. Did not know they were going to be there. And what that was such a happy day for me. I remember that day so well. Then, these are things that I printed off. You're going to see clutter back behind there because I've been working on my other journal, which is right here. My goodness, is it got fat, y'all. Oh, my goodness. I've laughed about that book. I'm about finished with it, so I'm going to film it pretty quick. But anyway, this is my next desire, is to do this one. If I don't run off into some other story, because my mind is in overtime lately, y'all. It just wants to do too much. And support our troops and remember our veterans. I've already must have been going to use that for something. I've got a little cutout on it. There are some more of those stickers. Aren't they beautiful? I think I bought those at Walmart's, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. It's probably been over 10 years ago. Anyway, there's some prints off of the internet. And some more stickers I had. I got these. I bought a bunch of stuff, and these were in the stuff I bought from a bag of goodies, I think at the Goodwill or somewhere. And this is some tags that I have. I bought a bunch of these a long time ago, and I still use them. And these are some that I have left over, and I always print them off on that, those file folders. I find the file folders make good tags. They're not too thick, and they're just perfect. And I cut these file folders down to 8.5 by 11.5, and I just use my cutter and I cut them down, and then I send them through my printer, and they just print really good, and they make good tags. So I do that with a lot of different tags that I make. And then I found this. And I had never seen an airmail postcard. Well, probably I've seen it. I just don't remember it. Because I remember, and when everything was airmail, y'all, we had to pay more money. Probably the stamp, it was probably 3 cents then or 2 cents. And then you had to pay 5 cents to send it by air. Then here's some more little goodies that will go in the book. My husband being a veteran, he got a lot of things, and I still do get them through the mail. And Home of the Brave, y'all. Oh my goodness. And I found this at the General Dollar store, and it's got lots of good pictures in it of flags this year. And I'll be using that in that neat old red truck. House with the porch and the flag. And I just hung a flag on my front porch this past week. The storm took down my flag where I had it before, and I got tickled. My daughter texted me early morning. She said, "Oh, I love where you put your flag." And she didn't know the storm had taken it down, but it took it down, and so I had to replace it, and I decided I'd place it on my house. So I like it there now better. Really, I can see it now. So, and this is just some old paper that I got one time, 2006, but I might take off the 2006, but I may leave it because it's got a little history. I have a lot of tags that I stain up, and these are some that were red I bought, and then I have some white ones too, some solid white ones, and a little playing card. And let's see what's down in here that might be of interest. Oh, stamp I saved off something, and more of those tags. So, I'll be using those. And here's a little, bought a bag one time of these, and it says, "Made in the shade." I was thinking about how at the 4th of July we was always finding a shade tree. Ah. For that good old homemade ice cream we'd be eating. Then I found this skirt one time at the Goodwill, and I thought, well, it's such a pretty color, and I might cut it up and use it as some of my decorations. And then this basket here, and there's that one stamp that was down in the bottom. And, oh my goodness, I knocked something off, but that's all right. It didn't spill, it just knocked off. And I have some books here that I'll probably get some pictures out of, or copy some pictures out of them, because it's got a lot of history. And this one here, I think I've showed this one before, but I was so excited when I found this book. And it's an old school book, music book. Got lots, yakey doodle dandy. Got a lot of cute pictures in it. I probably won't cut it up, but I might scan some in for my journal. And today and tomorrow. I don't remember what this book is about, but anyway, it's got a lot of cute pictures in it too. I love these old readers. And when I find them cheap enough, I buy them. You don't find them as often as you used to. I wish now, before I wanted to do journals, that I would have gone and bought more of them. Up and down the street. This is a little bit more modern day one, but it's still got great pictures. I love these kind of books. Brings back such memories of my children, even in school. Well, look at the clutter, y'all. Oh my goodness, have I been having fun lately? And this right here is full of, I bought these at a bunch of these baskets at they're not baskets, they're totes, at the Goodwill. And they are just perfect for putting stuff in and picking it up. And this has got some of my journal stuff in it. So, and these right here, these flags, let me lift the camera just a little bit. These flags here are some that I found out in the storage room the other day. How neat is that? I knew I had some Texas flags. And look at these. This one, it looks like I made this one. No, it was this one right here. I used to make my flags too. You see the clutter? My room is kind of in that, what you call, fun playing time. But there's my patriotic. That old quilt there. I bought it for $5. Isn't it neat? So much stuff here. Oh, glory. And it just, that right there is Desert Storm. And these colors don't run. You know they don't. And there's just different things. Home of the Brave. I'm fixing to have to get off of here, y'all, because this fixing to run out of time. Anyway, all right. Well, y'all have a good day and stay extra safe in Jesus. And I will be back to show more. I have lots of things that I want to show. Bye-bye now. Have a happy good 4th of July that are celebrating, and stay extra safe. Bye-bye.